Hey guys, it's Rob in Connecticut. You know, the frost's on the pumpkin, the leaves are turning brown, and you know what comes next? The holidays. Today in this video, I'm going to give you 7 great gift ideas for that special person in your life. That's right, we're talking about the maple syrup maker in your life. Stick around. The first thing that I suggest getting as a gift for your maple syrup maker is a hydrometer and a testing cup. They're going to use this testing cup so they can measure the syrup after they've made it to make sure it's the right consistency, and they use the hydrometer. Make sure when you get the hydrometer that it's for syrup and not sap. They're 2 different hydrometers. These work really well, and again, it's going to help your guy or gal come up with the perfect consistency to their syrup when they make it. Number 2. Flagging tape. Comes in a bunch of different colors. I've got links in the description for everything that I'm talking about here. What's good about giving someone this flagging tape, if they're going out checking the trees to see which ones they're going to tap, they can use the flagging tape to mark them. When they come out in late February, early March, the flagging will be in place and they can start tapping their trees. It also comes in handy for a lot of different things. You can use it to flag the guy lines if they're using guy lines to secure their the chimney from the evaporator. And it's also handy if they're going to be culling some of those maples in their woods, trying to get a little bit better environment for the good trees that are growing. They can use this to flag as well. A lot of different colors. These are 3 that I like to use. Another great gift idea is a specialized maple tap drill bit. This has got a nice point at the end. It makes a very clear and crisp tap hole. It's great for the tree, and it makes things really easy when you're out there tapping trees, especially if you've got 25 or 50 trees or more that you need to do. Now, a lot of people have 5/16 drill bits in their toolkit, and those are good for a backup. But if you want to do a really nice job in your tap holes, this is definitely something that your maple syrup producer will appreciate. You can't do much with maple syrup unless you get that sap out of the tree. So you can get some of these spiles or taps. These are plastic. They're not supposed to be used every year, so it's kind of a consumable item. What I prefer and what I've been using are stainless steel spiles. Use them every year. They're very easy to clean up. This end goes into the tree, and this end takes the tubing. There's a little barb at the end here, and that holds the tubing on. Now, if the person you're getting this gift for does not use tubing, or if they want to switch and start hanging buckets, these can be modified. I've got a nice video about how to do it with a washer. So you can use these either for hanging tubes or hanging buckets. Now, these cost a little bit more, but again, you'll have them forever as long as you don't lose them. I'm in my neck gaiters. Now, you can wear these just about any way you want. I have this one on my head right now. And a lot of times if I'm using my chainsaw, if I'm cutting outside and I've got my helmet, this is a nice buffer between the skin and the helmet. Also keeps my head warm. But what I really love about it is when I wear it around my neck. When you're out tapping trees, or even if you're working by the evaporator, it can get cold. These neck gaiters are great because they don't hang like a scarf. They won't catch on fire, and they won't get caught on anything you're working with. You see me in a lot of my videos. I wear these quite often in the winter. Another nice thing is if you're out snow blowing or doing whatever, you could put these over your ears and they work really well. These are a surprising gift that most people probably don't think they want or would ever use. I bought a bunch of these a few years ago. I use them every year. It's always good to have a couple of thermometers around. You need this when you're cooking down your syrup, trying to get it to the right consistency. I like to use a candy thermometer like this one. It's very neat. It floats, so it will bob in the container that you're using if you're doing it in small jars. And it's also a good idea to get a larger. This is just a very basic thermometer, the kind that would go on the side of a turkey fryer, which is where it came from. So I use this when I'm finishing off my syrup if I've got a large amount. Works very well. Again, it's always good to have an extra one. And they come out in the sugar bush and you're hauling in your sap. I like to use 5-gallon buckets. Another gift that I suggest, I think it's number 7, is a paint lid remover. These are for 5-gallon paint buckets. These are food grade. They've got a gasket in the lid and they seal on pretty tight. When your fingertips are cold, you've got wet hands, it makes it really easy. This is one of those things where you don't think you need it, but I always have an extra one in my back pocket when I'm out in the woods. And a little bonus tip, if you need some of these buckets, go to one of your local big box stores, go to their bakery and see if they have any icing buckets they want to get rid of. Sometimes they'll clean them for you, other times they'll give them to you. You get them for free, they're food grade, it's money in the bank. There you go, that's 7 great affordable gift ideas for the backyard maple syrup maker in your life. But wait, there's more. If you click on the link below in the description, you can get a free checklist for whomever you want to send that to. That's a full list of all the tools, just like we showed you here, that someone's going to need to start their maple sugaring process. Share this link with them for either the free printout or the link to the YouTube video, and that'll help them get on their way to making maple syrup. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great holiday season, and we will see you on the next one.